whenever I post that I'm streaming in Discord, the picture of the elephant is so huge on the computer. Alright, looks like it's working. I think. Sweet! Alright. Basically, I plan on playing my same exact deck, except I took out a Finger Jade and put in 5 fires, because I hear that card is good. Fire! I got my Mega Man shirt on right now, and I have my Mega Man music. It's a Mega Man day. I wish every day could be Mega Man day. So yeah, I saw Shiba Inu do like a 5 fires that took out... Oh wait. Yeah, it's this deck, but -1 finger and +1 5 fires. I saw him knock out like 5 fate worth of guys. Which is pretty crazy. But I hear like everyone says that they use it like 1 out of every 10 games. But when they do it, they win the game. I don't know. I didn't see Travis do it. I actually saw Shiba Inu do it in one of the World Cup games. Did Travis do it recently too? I mean, it seems like a good card, but I kind of, because it seems like it's really good if you're behind though. I'd imagine. Oh wow. I missed that. What was it versus a dragon? Oh, crab, okay. Yeah, it seems less good against crab. I mean, I don't know, it's still pretty good. I don't know, it really depends. Because it's... Took 3 fate off of Shuichi. Yeah, totally. Did he only take the 3 fate off? Because, I mean... Crab's got Iron Mines and... Reprieves and rebuilds and... Okay. 2 little guys. Yeah, I don't know. I really wanna try it out. I actually don't want to try it out that much. I kind of want to try it out. I'm curious. I mean, I guess if you're ahead and you play it, it could be really good. I don't know. I don't really understand the card very well, so what am I against? Scrab? Well, now we get to try it against Scrab, maybe. I mean, there's also just 1 copy of it. Really, it's my same exact deck, just the 1 card difference. What we got? This is a really good hand. There's gonna be a big Shuichi. This sounds like what might happen. I mean, he's probably gonna dupe, but it actually would have been smart if he hadn't, and if I bought something else and then took the passing fate, so... Jade. Spyglass. I'll let it go in a second, probably. Yeah. I was gonna poke Earth, but if he defends in mountains, and he can finger Jade my... I mean, I wouldn't win the other ring anyways. I'll probably just poke something else. I kind of want to play the Shrine Maiden just to see if I have a display of power, because that changes things. He'll see it though, but... Whoa, wow. Okay, I'm good at this game. I'm really showing off how good at this game I am. Just draw 3 cards off Shrine Maiden, no big deal. Okay, now I'm really not worried about him attacking me, so I'm just gonna poke something. Fire's pretty good to poke. We'll see what's under the Iron Mine. Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, Shameful. That's a nice find right now, I guess. I mean, he can Shameful in Mountain and stuff, but, could have been worse. Yeah, I don't really need a Bonsai to play a card, he can just box, so... If he doesn't have a Mountain, then that's pretty sweet. You gain a Fate. Cool. We bowed his Shuichi, and he can't play Gaijin right now. Yeah. I could have clouded his Shuichi earlier to stop him from getting that one Fate, and also stop his Covert later. It might have been good, but... I really want to go Earth, but don't want him to defend it either. Like, he can defend it and assassinate it. That's like a lot of cards if he does that. I mean, Void doesn't do much right now. He can assassinate and play a dude and take the Earth Ring, but that's a lot, so... Yeah, he really should have favorable home. The fact that he bowed. I mean, I guess he didn't want me to fire him. I don't know. He can Wayfinder box? I mean, at this point, I actually... I'll see what he does. Because I can actually bow him with Against the Waves and, like, equip a fan and break the Shameful Iron Mine. I mean, he could have an Assassinate, is the thing, but... I'll just equip the fan for now. Because right now, he'd probably either play something to try and win the conflict, which he does, or play the Assassinate, which is more likely after I equip the fan to it. So I don't think he has an Assassinate. And now I can actually just potentially break this if he doesn't. Against the Waves to bow the Wayfinder. What do you look at? Yeah, he does have it. Wow, that was really good on him. Oh, he saw my upholding authority. Well, right on him. I totally drew out the Assassinate just like I wanted. He gets the favor, but that's fine right now. I think I need to pitch, like, all of this. Look for something bigger right now. Maybe. I could go wider. I'm not really sure. I don't know what to do. I don't really like Scholar when going second against Crab, especially. I'll keep the Uona since he has a thing, and yeah, we'll do that. We got Tadaka. Okay, hard choices. I can play Big Tadaka, I can play Big Prodigy, I can play Uona and Prodigy, but I'm not left with a lot of fate if I do that. Be left with 7, so I can put 3 on Prodigy, 1 on Uona. 6, oh, I'll be left with 6. 6, 9, 10. Yeah, this is a hard choice. Tadaka, like, this turn isn't super strong, especially since it's gonna start... He might start bidding pretty low. Yeah, I can't figure out what I want to do. Thing is, he could just weigh the Crab immediately if I play him. I kind of have to, like, play a small character. Yeah. I'll probably do 1 Fate Uona, 3 Fate Prodigy. Yeah, I don't want to get Crab too hard. I mean, this is a pretty good Crab for him, but not too much I could do about it. If I didn't put Fate on it, this would just get Crab at the end of the turn. Even so, he can still assassinate Way the Crab this, but... I mean, what can you do? I think I'm going to go down to 4, just in case. Because I have a big hand advantage. And the way I lose this game is honor, so... I mean, 3 might have been even better, but... He might still bid pretty high. He bids 4. Okay. I feel good about that. Is it water in earth? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is going to be a super awkward turn. I can't do all the things that I want. He's just going to attack here. It's not a meditation, which is okay. I mean, any other province would probably be better, actually. The weird thing is, it's not even great to play next turn either, because I'm going to definitely use all my fate. So I'm going into next turn with no fate. Preemptive Watch Commander. So if he attacks with Shuichi, he'll convert my Prodigy. He can just go political, like, and I can't defend it. Which, I'll just display Power of the Ring, probably, which would be... I mean, I can't play anything until my next conflict. Anything that costs Fate, I mean. AKA, Cloud of the Mind. Or Clarity. I mean, unless he attacks with both these guys, Water Ring will do something. I'm a little scared. little bit. Not breaking this was bad. I took the chance. Gets the Iron Mine back. Darn. Not sure why he did that now. I guess he's planning on attacking with like this and stops and assassinate, so that much makes sense. I'm happy if he attacks with Shuichi here. I don't want him to defend with him. That would be, I think, the best use for him. With that Watch Commander especially, because I don't plan... I'll lose 1 honor from this, but that's fine. Well, he still had the meditations under... which means he's probably not going to attack with Shuichi. Which would be bad. If he... Assuming he wants to go here. Which is funny, because, like, I might not even attack. I might not even keep Tadaka, honestly. I mean, yeah, now there's a rebuild, so I probably would, but... Interesting. I guess he has the finger? That does not seem worth it to use on meditations, but... I guess there's not too much else I'm threatening him with, so... I guess he's deciding on... Oh, he's converting here? But it's political. So... he just wants me to defend. And I don't want to defend. So... Yeah. It's funny, he converted my dash political. So he does use the finger on the meditate, which makes sense. He's going air. Looks like he hasn't used Shuichi's ability yet. He might have forgot. He might have a Gaijin Customs, which would be bad, actually. So I'm preemptively deciding if I want to display this air ring. I don't really. The only reason I'd want to is if I knew he could ready Shuichi and defend with the Watch Commander. Yeah, this game has been super awkward. I mean, really, since I committed too much to that shameful break. So, since I don't display power, I can actually put a Finger of Jade here. We'll see if he readies. He does. I might just attack water, force him to defend, and just not do anything. Because I can unbow. We'll get a 1 fate. Let's see when it's under Kasada. I could have equipped the finger first, but the only other thing that would target me is meditations, and there it is. Yeah, still kind of to use it on that. I mean, it would probably make sense too, but I don't know. I'm probably playing this game pretty poorly. We'll see. So yeah, he does a big defense. Cloud? I don't like Cloud. Yeah, we're gonna have to play Clarity then. Because any of these rings I can display power, which is great, so. And then attack in. And be pretty confident. As long as he doesn't have a mountain. Which would just be, like, horrible. Or another Gaijin Customs would also be pretty horrible for me. Gaijin Customs wouldn't be as bad. Ugh. Okay. And now we really hope he doesn't have the Way of the Crab, which he could play right now. With his 2 cards. I mean, he's at 6 honor. That's not quite enough for me to switch to Dishonor in this deck. I do have a lot more cards, but I mean, he has these attachments, I guess, but I've just been holding on to all these cards that cost money. Okay, if he attacks with any of this, I'm gonna display it for sure. Yeah, the Void Ring is actually the one I want to display the least, funny enough. But I can get rid of one of these guys, actually, probably her. I guess I could just take a Fate off with Shuichi. And force him to maybe save the Iron Mine or use Reprieve or something. Like, he doesn't have very many cards, so like, he might not use the Iron Mine this turn if I do that. So yeah. Okay, I'm thinking about, I'm kind of behind right now, right? So I can take a big risk. I mean, he only has 2 cards to deal with this, so I think I'm going to put on this finger, attack right into this Shameful, and try to break it, which is huge. Like, pretty sketch with his box, so he's up to 4. I have a Bonsai in this, and Storm, which I don't want to use. But we'll try it. We're going Earth. I'm pretty sure I'm going to win the conflict. And he only has 2 cards, which makes this better. Yeah, this is like what you call a pretty risky play, but I feel a little behind right now, so gotta try it. So he favorable ground Shuichi in, which makes me realize I should have preemptively played my cards. Go me. Forgot about that. Yeah, forgetting about favorable ground is really bad. So when he balks, yeah, I'm gonna have to play, like, I'm gonna have to decide right now if I want to just lose a ton of honor. I'm actually okay with it since I'm so up on cards. And he's down on honor too, so we're both gonna bid 1 anyways. I think I'm gonna try it. So I'll be losing 3 honor with this Bonsai and this sword. But it still brings me into breaking position, so why not? Like, if I break this Iron Mine, that sets me up for next turn really well. Watch Commander's a good card. Yep. Oh, Reprieve? Oh yeah, because I'm gonna win their Earth Ring. So he's playing his cards. Oof. Spreading the Darkness. That sucks. Yeah. That stops the break. And he has a reprieve for this for next turn. I mean, I still have cards. 7 to his 0, so I can live with that. Interesting. I can win the favor. I don't think it's worth it. Spending against the ways to win the favor is really sketch. Especially if it's the only one in my hand. If I had another one, I actually probably would have done it. I'm only going to draw 1 card on my turn, which I only run 1 Censure, and flipping a Kanjo is really unlikely, so winning the favor isn't very important statistics-wise, but you know Kanjo's going to show up on one of these Unbroken Provinces, like, right now. Like, of course it is. Okay, so we need to top deck Aleko for this reprieve, except he has an Iron Mine, so it doesn't matter. He let this die, the fan on it. I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, library's great. Kudaka is also pretty great. This is a really good flip, especially with this Mystic. Like, this is God flip. Flipped on a Broken Province. Sometimes that's actually good if it's really late game. Like, it's really funny, like, because then they can't try to break it. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you Kanjo on that conflict. But like, if you want to use it on your attack on their stronghold, and they don't have an opportunity to try and get you to use the Kanjo by attacking it, it's a very rare circumstance in which that's good, but it does happen. Okay, Kasada, who we are definitely going to Cloud. I mean, we could use this to get rid of the reprieve and just kind of lose this turn, but like if I'm able to like attack him politically and stuff, I can do a lot of work and actually play cards. I'm considering that because I would Benton's in that conflict and with Solemn Scholar, which means I would have to buy Solemn Scholar, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to get this. I don't know if I'm going to get Passing Fate or not. I can always get the Fate off the Fire Ring, or hope to get one off the Air Ring. Yeah, Kasada's really good. I mean, as the Phoenix player, I'm always happier to see Yori than Kasada for sure. But I can imagine that that's pretty much the case with most people. This is hard. I might just do like a poke attack on that fire with the Mystic. Oh, Cloud. Darn. Well then, that makes my choices easier. Huh. Okay, new plan. We attack in water to bow Shuichi, and we have a feral who doesn't count Watch Commander or Kasada. We probably just attack with the Mystic into water, and if he blocks with Kasada, that's great. If he blocks with this... I mean, he will block with this, right? So... we can attack with more. I do have a... I can't play against this, so... I can't attack with more. I need him to attack my fertile fields. Upholding Authority to that, he only has this one card. That cloud is good. Yeah, I would have used this to get rid of the reprieve and just poke water, and he has to defend. But now, I do that, and he's still around next turn, which is really bad. Cloud of the Mind is also a really good card. I kind of want to go the Fire Ring to get that Fate. But I can't afford him standing. So let's see. He's gonna go Fire and Dishonor here, which is actually super bad. Or Void, which is even worse. But I can't defend his attacks, so... yeah. This is a really tough spot. We definitely don't want to hit and defend the wall, so we have to go somewhere else. And so if he doesn't defend with Shuichi, I can actually play cards and win the conflict. I mean, otherwise, he defends with one of these guys, right? Especially this guy, since I'm still watering him, contesting, so... we got Sigma music going on while things are tough. I mean, I have like 3 Supernatural Storms. Like, I'm gonna break this if he doesn't event here. Yeah, that works too. I mean, if he... I mean, this could be potentially good. If I can win this conflict, I can bow him and him. It's gonna be super hard to win. I mean, he doesn't have any cards though, so we're gonna cheat. If anyone doesn't know what just happened, I played the Feral Ningyo into the conflict and it got cancelled and put back into my hand. Okay, so this brings me up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to his 9 that's showing. I just have to win. I don't have to break. So. Feral Ningyo is the most fair and balanced card I've ever seen. I was really scared of Kasada attacking the Void Ring. Keep buffing that Ningyo because... assassinate the third one with his 4 honor. He's totally going to. Find Katana. Box. And I storm again, I guess. That is a heavy storm. I could also Benton's. That sounds really bad. Yeah, we can storm again. Really big fish. He has no cards, so that's it. Watch Commander is off for the turn. But it will be around next turn, so still a big problem. If he attacks, I could potentially get... Well... I don't know. We'll wait and see what he does. Because it's hard to play. Like, he has a lot of different options here, so... If he goes Fire or Void or Air, actually, all 3 of those, and depending on who he attacks with, like, changes what I do. I probably want to go Air, a Fade a card, and steal an honor from him. Or gain 2. I mean, I'll probably steal one, because it depends if he defends or not. Ugh. I really want him to go here. That's where my library is. Don't you want to go for my library? No, he doesn't. Yeah, I defend here. Because I'm pretty sure I can court games and break. Actually, I could break this, even, surprisingly. Because if he defends here, she's at a 3, and then I court games, so I'm up by 1. Favor, yeah, I think that's right. I don't see anything else, so... I'm pretty sure. And if he doesn't defend, I'd take an honor from him, and he loses. He's down to 2, which is... I mean, he really should defend. And then he doesn't aggravate the Shameful and all that. Like, he wants to do this because he doesn't know if I have the 1 buff too, so... I mean, he gains honor when this leaves, but I might just gain 2 just because there's a watch commander. Like, screw it. I'm not going to dishonor him. Yes, discard the Iron Mine. Yeah. The watch commander, I'm gaining 2. No let go. No miracle let go. That was an interesting turn. Military. That first conflict was so important. Problem is he's going first now with this stuff. I mean, he attacks and breaks with Shuichi, I'm fine. Especially if he's only drawing 1 card. If he's just at 1 card, I'm fine. The only reason to keep the library is if you're honor pressured. Which I kind of am with the watch commander. Kanjo! GG. On a broken province, but yeah, I have a midbrain too, like Travis does. I imagine he'll attack with the Vanguard Warrior first, so... And I need to protect against Way of the Crab at this point, so... I'll probably just pay this and pass. Yojimbo isn't helpful right now, except this Meditate, but... probably not worth it. First turn that I have the favor on turn 4, flip Kanjo. Also, I drew 3 spells off Shrine Maiden in this game. Let's be real. And I think he kind of misplayed a little bit. I mean, I don't know. If he did what I think he had to take the risk too, right? So hey, we're happy to see him buy a 2 Fate Witch Hunter when we have a Uono and Cloud the Mind, so yeah. I want to bid more, but not with Watch Commander in play. Oh, another Storm. Draws were good to me. So yeah, we just... Second Watch Commander. Yeah, I'm glad I bid 1 for sure. That's his only card, so... We saved the Cloud for buying this Witch Hunter regardless of how much honor I lose from it. I just lose the first conflict. I probably lose 2 honor for it. He might be scared that I have display power, but he probably isn't. So Shuichi's definitely leaving this turn. If I can void Kasada, he's leaving, so he's definitely going to go void himself, probably take it off here. Which means I can probably break 2 provinces if he like attacks with both these guys. He'll probably just attack with Kasada. I could Hog Tattoo in, but then I lose like 2 honor from it. We'll see what happens. He really should go void here though. I mean, I can Kanjo Kasada. Wow, he went Earth. He has no cards. Which I guess is why. So... And the Upholding Authority goes off first. Earth. He gets Shrudisuki off. I mean... I can actually just defend it. And then against the waves. I have to burn in action. We burn Bentons. And then we Kanjo. Seems good. And we can always Cloud the Mind Uona. Yeah. So he's gonna make me lose an honor. Oh, we gotta restart music. We'll do Mega Man X again for now. I'm not gonna own it right now because I want to save it for this something else because this isn't relevant. Big problem right now, actually. No, it's not a big problem. We send Kasada home. Then we Cloud the Witch Hunter. He could ready him right now, but he probably doesn't want to kill the Yasuki yet. If he kills the Yasuki right now and readies Kasada, that's really good for on him. did not. Which is good for us. So now, do we Hawk Tattoo Shuichi in? Let's think about that. Yes. And we Cloud Vanguard Warrior. And Void Kasada. Yeah, that's what we do. So first of all, we Cloud the Vanguard Warrior. This is our last air spell, so now we do this. And he'll be like, why are you doing that? Now we 3-4. Yeah. 5. So we equip a katana first. I want to know what the card in his hand is. Okay. So once again, on the first conflict, we get rid of both of the watch commanders. I am down to 4 honor, but that's okay. 7. 3, 4, 5. Wait, why does he have 7? Oh, he's honored. Ah, I miscounted. Oh, I'm so bad, I miscounted. Actually, I just missed the honor. Well. Sucks! Should've done this before. Ouch. Alright. Mistakes. That's okay. We have another storm in our hand because I'm really good at this game. Okay, so definitely going Void. I'll save the Against Lays for now because I'm sure I'll win a political attack. Defend the wall and potentially the bowing one, which is okay, and manicured. Okay, that's fine. Mountain on the Vanguard Warrior. Wow. So we'll Quirk Games because that brings us up to breaking, because why not? We'll Clarity first, I suppose. Yeah, so that we'll have the board next turn for sure. Oh, that last turn was really, really tough. This turn was actually pretty tough too, but we got there. Could be Keeper. So I think he did that so that he'll have more military. He has no cards, so he can attack with a set. 6. Oh, it's political. With a 3. Yeah, okay. I'll just defend here. I'll Against the Waves after. That was embarrassing, missing the honor token. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't steal an honor. It's so tempting when they're at like 4 honor to be like, I'll steal one instead of, yeah, he has to pass. But I'm still, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 3, 7, 11, Storm. I just have the perfect hand. We'll probably actually go into the meditations because, like, I think I'll win next turn. I think. He has a Witch Hunter to these 2. And I'll have 2 cards. I mean, what's the chances this is actually Flooded Waste? It would be really bad if it was. We could also flip another Kadaka, which is not something you should rely on. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm really good at drawing the best card in my deck. Best cards, I should say. Also flipping Kanjo, like, the turn that I need it. I just got so lucky this game. Even if I don't win next turn, I'm not honor pressured anymore, and I have a slight fate and hand advantage, so... sure, we'll keep Renitiate there. It's like having to play the sword on her earlier to do that weird trick. I'd really need to rewatch that, so it might be Rally. So we'll go military, I guess. I'm a fan otherwise. Yeah, I really need to rewatch that turn to see if I know I misplayed by not storming before pulling in Shuichi, but I could have maybe not done that at all. And I don't know if that would have been good or not. Like, I don't know if that would have been better, I should say. Kunilab, Tadaka, and students. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Rally. So, students aren't so great. We'll probably get one, because like, for a card. So I'll go 1 and put maybe 2 fate in case he voids or something, just to make sure. And then I'll go in with 2 fate, which is plenty. He passed? Huh. I don't know what characters he could have in his hand. He doesn't have any hand. I mean, I might as well get the other student then. Because I'm not drawing too many cards to spend stuff on, so... And I'm getting a fate from Probably the firing. We'll probably go like political with these guys first. I mean, we could go military first, make them use the rally, and then go political on it, and that's probably it. 3 guards. Makes sense. He needs to defend himself. I mean... yeah. He probably drew into some Tadaka stuff, though. Some cards he can't play. Yeah, I was planning on going in military with fire, honoring a student, and then my next attack would be for 11 plus a storm for 14, 16. I mean, yeah, it would have been. It would have been game anyways. I'm pretty sure. I have no idea what he could have drawn to stop that. And you can only defend one of them, so I'm pretty sure. You can't mountain, so yeah, you can only defend one. Alright. That was a scary game that I showed my superior skill of luck to pull out of it. I mean, his draws, his first 2 turns were really strong, and then my turn 2 and 3 and 4 were really, really strong. So, I guess I think I was a little ahead on luck, but it wasn't like he wasn't lucky either. So, all right, I'll be right back and use the bathroom real quick. I'm back. Yeah, I did win, which you pointed out. Hey, I flipped Kanjo on an on a broken province. Yeah, he did have to leave early, but it was pretty much an inevitable win. Like, I think the best he could have done was get the watering to bow the student I was planning on honoring, and I don't know. It was pretty much over at that point. Unless it was like a... No, he had to defend the wall. Yeah, it was over. I was thinking if there was ancestral lands. that potentially, but it definitely wasn't. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do the, oops. Forgot to do the, streaming. So, no 5 fires yet. I'm trying to play with fire. How's everyone doing? Normally this is Saturday night is when I do the, our league night in Portland at, Guardian Games, which is a super cool store. But I got a flat tire yesterday. There were, 2 nails in my tire, so, and I can't get it repaired until Monday, so I'm here streaming instead. It's super not a big deal, though. AAA came and changed it for the spare, so I can drive over to the appointment on Monday, and my girlfriend's driving driving us around wherever we need to go, so. But I didn't want to make her wait at the game store while I played El Bar. Oh, I guess you're I don't know if he's listening and watching, or... Oh, yeah, no. She definitely wouldn't be into L5R. I told her, you won't like this game. We play lots of other stuff. It's nice. Let's see. I think the biggest board game that I played with her was Eldritch Horror, which is pretty complicated and everything, and it's a pretty in-depth board game, but it's cooperative. I think this one being so competitive and complicated and all this stuff, it wouldn't be. It's definitely not up her alley. Especially playing with me, right? It wouldn't be. I don't think that'd be fun for her. Also, we're making, yeah. Yeah, I should teach her Go, and then we can learn that together. We're actually making a card game. I talked about it on Discord a little bit, you've probably seen some cards, but, we've been playing that, every day. It's a super cute, cooperative, card game. It's been super fun to make. And, we've been playing that a lot. We also play, video games at night and stuff, so, after dinner, usually. Go's really cool. I mean, I haven't actually played a game since, your stream. But I did the, Go capture thing, where, it's Go, but you have to capture pieces against the AI, and I very quickly went up to the highest AI and then could beat it. And I kept going in different places, starting points, because the AI isn't variable. It does the same thing each time. So, but I definitely get the game a lot better than I did before. But I'm certain I'm still really bad. But I really like it, and I'd like to play more. Yeah, that sounds super cool and right. I mean, I haven't played it that much, but I've heard from lots of people, and even people that were chess players say the same thing. And because I was big into chess, right? And I never really actually got bored of chess, but I got into other stuff instead. I kind of imagine, like, Go is even more, or at least as much, I'm sure it's at least as much, but probably more, like, in depth than that. I mean, both of them kind of, like, scale to infinity how good a human can be, right? But Go's so cool, like whenever you talk to a Go player, it's not just like, oh, you know, let's play, I'm gonna beat you, blah, blah, blah. There's, like, all these, like, proverbs and, like, interesting things about, you know, like, there's lessons in Go. Like, life lessons. Yeah, like, Go is a really, like, there's a cool culture behind Go, is what I'm trying to say, which is why it's interesting. And every game designer that I respect mentions Go as, like, the go-to game. It's like anti-tic-tac-toe, right? Like, tic-tac-toe you, like, figure out in a second, and then it gets boring, and Go is, like, a lifelong endeavor you could take to learn it. So, so far, it's been cool, like, visually seeing stuff, and then having, like, aha, I get it, like, oh, I get it, with Go. Honestly, I really haven't been delving into it very much at all, but... Oh yeah, I'll totally check out the documentary at some point. Discord me the trailer. I'll watch it. Alright, we gotta play somebody. I'm just checking Discord to see if anyone's on. Someone will show up eventually. We should switch up the music. Looks like a game soundtrack. Oh, have you guys played Into the Breach? That game is incredibly good. I played through it. It's like a roguelike. It's made by the same guys as Faster Than Light. I don't know if anyone knows about that stuff, but it's like a strategy. It's like a grid strategy game, and it took me like 4 hours to play through the whole thing the first time, but like, and I actually beat it on the first try. I was really surprised. I did it on normal mode, but it was one of the coolest, like, it was like looking at a puzzle. Oh, Faster Than Light is really good too, actually. Like, that's the only reason I got Into the Breach, was because it's like, oh, the Faster Than Light guys made it. I'm gonna try it. But Into the Breach, I haven't put nearly as much time into it as I have Faster Than Light, but it's so fun. It's so good. I'm playing the soundtrack now. It's like a grid. You control 3 units, and it's very puzzle-like, but there's like random spawns and stuff, so it's randomly generated maps and stuff, but it feels like a puzzle. And I'll sit there staring. They show everything that the enemy is going to do to you, so you have like perfect information almost. You can see where enemies are about to spawn, but you don't see what enemies are going to spawn there, so that's a little random. That's information you don't have. But other than that, they coordinate. They show you everything they're about to do, and so you can plan it out perfectly. And you'll be sitting there staring at it. I sit there staring at it for like a super long time, going like, I don't think there's a solution to this. And all of a sudden I see one, and it's like, yeah, and it was like really cool. So that game is super well designed. Yeah, my games that I own list and haven't played is incredibly long. I mean, we have the, of course, the memes of Steam. And it's funny, like, I have all these games, but, like, you keep playing, like, Eltivar and whatever. I won't right now, because I just wanted to show off my library of games that I own. Like, I think this is ridiculous, right? And I have them in, like, what I've beaten, but there's more to it, and then, like, quote-unquote currently playing, but, like, I haven't, like, opened these up in a while. I mean, other than Tabletop Simulator. And then there's, like, just this ridiculous... And I think this is absolutely ludicrous, but if you look at anyone's Steam library, it's like, at least as big usually, which is crazy. It's so funny. We could do Evan's game review of what games he liked on Steam. I won't actually do that. But I actually have Into the Breach on the Switch, so like, let's see, is Faster Than Light on here? It should be. Like, I put 59 hours into it. That's a lot. Like, I don't play games for that long usually. Like, Super Meat Boy I played for like 14? Shovel Knight like 7. Usually I just like beat them. Like, some of these games I completed, I put a crazy amount of time into Offspring Fling. Oh, 25 hours? That was not as bad as I thought. Fine. I usually just beat them and don't... I'm not a super completionist, kind of. Anyways. Checkmate! Oh no. Phoenix on Phoenix. I haven't done like a Conquest versus a Conquest Phoenix in a while. I tried Danganronpa, and I really wasn't into it, actually. I was really surprised, because I really like Phoenix Wright and 999, and I heard that it's like a blend of those two games, and so I was like, I am so into that. What am I doing? I don't like any of this. Okay. And I was so excited. Yeah, it's not the same people that made Zero Escape. Let's see. Yeah. But I know that the person that made Zero Escape and the person that made Danganronpa are like really good friends. Interesting. Okay, so like everyone loves that game. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm about to talk about Danganronpa in a second. This is horrible. Oh my god. Like, I have to try and crack that. Well, I guess I could just... I don't know. This is bad. But these, too. My goodness. Alright, we're just doing a low fate. Hope to cloud Tadaka next turn. Yeah, I really liked the first, Oh, you have Danganronpa sleeves for your provinces? That's cool. Like, it's totally cool, like, you know. I just, so, like, at Zero Escape, I played the first one, I loved it. And the second one I thought was, like, okay, but it went on for a long time. And the third one I actually really didn't like very much. So... And I have a very similar thing with Phoenix Wright. Like, I love the original trilogy, and then as they go on, I kind of like them less and less. Wow, he just straight up bought Tadaka. That's... Or he's thinking about it. If he does, I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, he's not. He shouldn't. Yeah. Darn. I was hoping he'd just buy it Tadaka with Refate, because... I really like the first Zero Escape game. It's one of my absolute, like, it's really cool. So this is interesting. I haven't played Five Fires yet, and it might save me from this Tadaka. Tadaka, turn 1, big brain. It's a pretty big brain. I mean, Tadaka turn 1 isn't that great, because usually, because a lot of people can just break it, and it usually doesn't get good till like turn 3, actually. You usually play it turn 2 because it gets good by turn 3, but on turn 1 you don't want to buy it. And then you have to defend it, which is troublesome. But in this case, interesting. I want to go Void, so... let's see. If he takes the Earth and the Fire, I'm fine with that. If he just attacks those 2 rings. And I'll go Void and maybe... something. I mean, in theory, I'd go... I could go Earth first? Let's see. I could go Earth and he defends. And then Shrine Maiden in for a Void. That seems pretty good. That's if he does that. So. I could Court Games to even threaten winning the Earth Ring, but I don't really want to use the Court Games, so. We'll see what's under Tadaka. Cool. I know, Five Fires just might win me the game here against this Tadaka, but that's... I mean, I'm testing Five Fires, it seems pretty good right now. We'll see. I don't know, it costs 5! Like, that's a lot. Like, if he gets favor this turn, I don't want to play it, because he could censure it. And that's just checkmate. Get it? Yeah, this song is so good. Yeah, so Danganronpa, like... yeah, I don't know. It just took so long to, like, get to a trial, and then, like, there was, like, buying presents for people or something, and I just, like, wasn't into the characters. So, I'd make Court Games to make them play hard. Because if he storms or something, he might counter Court Games, which is even, so I might try it. Because if he has to play a storm for this, I'm happy. Oh yeah, I was talking about Danganronpa. Test a skill. Interesting. Now I'm really not worried about Tadaka because he doesn't have any attachment control. So I could cloud him. Danganronpa. It took super long to get to the point where you're doing like a case. He's using another test of skill. So he got a censure. So now I know he has a censure against the waves. Slow beyond approach, and another censure. None of those help him win this. And now I really want to win the favor. So I might Clarity, which feels bad, but not that bad. I might, it's fine. Yeah, it took a super long time to get to the, like, trial in Danganronpa, and I just wasn't into the characters at all. They seemed so, like, fake. And then, then you started, like, buying presents for them or something, and I was like, I just want to do, like, the trial and the story and stuff, and I just didn't get it. Like, the writing didn't seem so great to me, I don't know. I feel like I'm being super harsh on it when, like, it probably shouldn't be. That's a good draw. That's funny. I got his fish. I could bow his reamer, but I don't care if it's on the fire ring right now, so he could go for the water ring, and then I have it. Yeah, whatever. I think it's fine. Okay, he has a Shrine Maiden. Oh my god! He got a Clarity Cloud the Mind and another Cloud the Mind. Oy vey. I'd imagine he wants to poke this water ring to bow my student to get the favor, but I have 2 Ningyos. Pre-fate. So I should be okay. I really like visual novels too. But I just, yeah. It didn't seem like there was so much talking that I wasn't into. It sounds really weird. But if you play Phoenix Wright, like there's just so much talking, but I like it. I don't know. That's probably just like a super personal preference thing. Like, I feel like Cloud the Mind. I don't think that works the way he thinks it works. In that it doesn't work at all. So I got a really good Shrine Maiden as well. And now that I know that he's Crane Splash, I don't care about Sokka anymore, so I'm not even gonna threaten breaking it. Like, I hope he plays his Sadaka with a whole bunch of Fate, right? He could get a Maya Mystic, but he probably wouldn't play it right away, and if he did, that's even more Fate, and I could get another Cloud, and I have 5 fires as well, so this seems strong. So, like, Cloud the Mind is in, like, every deck except for Lion and Crane, right? I'm pretty sure. At this point. Yeah, I do not understand the Cloud on the... I don't even know what he was trying to do there, like, not let it shuffle back. That wouldn't have been worth it. And... he shuffled back anyways, obviously, but... Hey, Joe! Yeah, you should play Go 2. Yeah, he has a decision whether he wants to defend here. Fire was not the right choice, I think. He should have either gone double Earth or... which, not... he shouldn't have gone double Earth. He should have gone Earth and Void, I think, because... I don't know. Actually, like, sometimes Dreamer just... Okay, so... I don't bonsai here, right? The break isn't important. I have to tell myself this. I don't want to get too greedy. Yeah. I don't know. Burning his Assassinate wouldn't be bad if he has one. I like, he can display power this, but he doesn't get anything out of it. I do want this Void to go off. I don't want to... Yeah. I'm going to save my bonsai. I'm going to play smart. I'm going to try to not be greedy, not be greedy. Crab has 0 points in the Go thing. I'm so sorry, Crab. Oh, I'm not full screen. Sorry. Also, like, is it better if I make my cards bigger? I probably should. This does look better. Summon a Void, it doesn't matter. So I'm definitely winning the favor, so I might as well defend, right? I mean, this firing isn't doing anything. Oh, I should have gone for this one. Yeah, it did matter. I forgot about that. Whoops. Yeah, I might as well defend because I'm winning the favor either way. Darn, could have killed both the Dreamers. Unicorns ahead of Phoenix? There's a whole bunch of really good Unicorn Go players, it looked like, so. Darn, I really should have waited there. Like, I should have thought about that. I mean, he might have not attacked there if I avoided this one, but he probably would have, let's be honest, so. I almost reached Enlightenment. This turn where I thought I wasn't going to win anything. Let's go military. That's interesting. He used a lot of his fate. Actually, buying those Dreamers and the Shrine Maiden. And the Testa skills cost money. Like, he didn't save too much for the Sadaka. We definitely want this Kudaka. We want the Uona too. And the Adept. These are all good. I'm not super into the Adept right now. That sounded like really mean. Like, I'm not into the Adept right now. Yeah, Go is easy to learn the rules for sure. You can learn the puzzles. Learn to do the puzzles, which are super fun. So let's see how much fate he puts on this Sadaka. 2? That's not enough to 5 fires. So I should just buy all my stuff. We'll put 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. We won't actually put any on her. Because I'm not getting Passing Fate this turn, I think, so. He left that Tadaka there. 5 fires looks really bad to use right now, but next turn it might be, like, amazing. I don't know. 4 fate? That puts us at 2. We're going second. We can't really afford that, so we'll do 3. Right. Because we need 3. We need 2 for this display power, and 1 for the cloud. We also want 1 for against the waves, but that might be a luxury. So, anyways, 3 is the correct number. 6 is good. It's either 3 or 6, right? It's like doing a bid. Like bid 1 or 5. 2 Lekos. It looks like he's just running all events, so. I mean, we have it for his clouds. Just really strong. He has 18 cards. So we're gonna wait for him to attack. We can't play the cards that are in our discard pile, literally, from Kunasawa, but we want to use Uona's ability if possible. He should attack with her first. And I don't know what ring he should pick. Probably Void. He goes Air. I mean, he's just gonna attack. I'm gonna bow him and maybe defend a little bit. Or I just won't use... Actually, I don't want to use Display of Power if I don't have to, because I don't want to spend the 2 fate. Depends on where he attacks. So we'll see what happens. Like if he attacks with both, I'm just gonna display power it. If he attacks with just one, he actually, yeah, I don't know. I don't think, I mean, there is the fate on air, and air is good for me, but unless he's going to attack with both and hope that I don't have a display power, I mean, that might be the play, but air isn't that amazing for me, you know? Like, air isn't that great to get the buff for, I think. I'm gonna leave my mouse on the cards because people asked me to do that. He should probably go into meditations unless he attacks with the Daka. It's so weird that there's no neutral, like, attachment hate. Like, the fact that I saw him play test his skill means I know that this Cloud the Mind, wherever it is in my hand, yeah, I have all three of my Lekos, this Cloud the Mind is gonna stick, even though it's the only one I have. It's so wrong. It feels so wrong. So yeah, I probably just defend with Luna, Cloud Tadaka, Bow the Dreamer. He'd need a character to put into play, and like an Assassinate. Which would be pretty big. So I'll gain a Fate first. I mean, this is an interesting situation, right? Because I want to win the air ring just to get the Kudaka off. I don't actually want the air ring effect very much, so I don't want to display power it if I don't have to, if I can actually just straight up win it. Which it looks like I can. I mean, I'm probably actually not gonna leave this Tadaka here too, because I don't care if he dupes it. Next turn, not that much. Like, it means he's keeping this here. And it looks like he's probably going to keep his library there too, which is totally fine by me. Another test of skill. Let's see what he gets. I mean, he's been getting a ton of cards, I have to admit. Ooh, he only hit a Clarity. He discard the poor characters that he kind of needs right now. So, yeah, we do this. And I'll equip the sword if I need. I mean, I can't imagine what he could have right now. Shrine Maiden Bonsai or something. Oh, Against the Waves. That works. I mean, I have Against the Waves too. But I think I'll just equip the sword. I guess. Yeah, it's pretty good here. It's better on Kudaka, but we're just gonna go political and try to honor and whatever. Like, this is a lower investment than using the Bonsai or the Against the Waves. Against the Waves is the strongest card in the deck in this matchup, right? And I can actually use it to bow to Daka before my next attack. Interesting. He's going to bow my Iwona. So I am probably going to unbow her and then use it again to bow to Daka. And force him to have another one. Like right here. Force him to have another one right here. If he has one, then I can just use it to unbow again. Which I may or may not want to do. And, because bowing to Daka just might be better than winning this air ring. Yeah, he has one. I mean, he's playing all his Against the Waves on this. Like, me getting a Fate in a card and him gaining 2 honor. We had a concession. Okay, well... Yeah, because I was going to bow his Tadaka and then get 2 free attacks in. And break 2 things, probably. Because he has 0 fate at this point. He can't play a character. I don't know if he just saw that and conceded or if he needed to go, but... I guess that's the game. 5 fires could have potentially been useful if he was on Dragon Splash, maybe, or something similar, and or Scorpion even, and did a really big Tadaka. But oh. You saw it wasn't casual. Oh, yeah. Did I make it casual again? I'm gonna copy this just in case. Okay, there we go. Didn't you just come into my game and leave? Alright. It's all good. Hey, we're going second. Good at this game. Especially the first second. I've gone second in like 5 or 6 games, I think. Interesting. This is like all good because I can just buy this or straight up pass, let him attack in my manicured garden and get a big Kudaka, because I can either get a big Kudaka or a Tadaka in this case. Library is just good because it's against Crab. Like, if I were to pitch anything, it'd actually be the library or the whatever, but I actually like this. Only because it's against Crab. Looking for Shrine Maiden's displays, and it's good to get against the waves in your hand quickly. This guy is a known jank Crab player? Alright, I'm ready. So far, that's good. He has lower honor than me. I don't know if I want the student or not. I don't have a Shrine Maiden. I can bring in both his dudes and display power, so I might just pass. Funny. And then keep it for next turn. Because I really don't want him to get past. I mean, he's probably going to go this, right? I don't know. I'm passing. Playing conservative. I'll let him buy his dudes if he wants to. Yeah, that's all he bought, so... He did get his palace, but that's okay. Oh, we hit a Shrine Maiden. Very good. On the very last card. I'm ready for the jank. Yep, so we get 2 fate. He's going Seek Rebirth. I'll just let him have this airing for now. If he does a second conflict, I'm probably gonna go Earth though, so it doesn't matter. But found a cloud. That's good. We'll go political. It doesn't really. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll see what's under this 3rd tower card. Yeah, we'll go on the one that he bought. I should just go a random one, honestly. Infiltrator with a fate. I am not going to break this defend the wall. This is better than discarding a random card and letting him draw. Another Clad. And we got rid of a Reprieve. That was super lucky. So, interesting first turn. Like, I keep all of this, right? I just leave Tadaka there and buy these guys. Actually, I might pitch the student. Look for something. It's actually good to buy. That is so funny. I kept this all, and I kept it twice. Okay. So we put a fade on this for Way of the Crab for next turn, or whatever reasons. And then we put, like, 4. Which leaves me with a lot of fate for Tadaka next turn if I can play him. I mean, I could buy him now, but I don't need to. I can get passing fate. Like, if he breaks Tadaka, it's fine. I think it's Crab. It's not like it's Crane or Scorpion. We'll start lowering bid, I think, because he's going to. And if he doesn't, then we'll go to 4. That's what he bid. Feels right. He plays so fast. I kind of want to finger on the student. I mean, this is a way too conservative play, but I'm doing it. Like, this getting assassinated is actually super bad. Because I'm scared away of the crab. I'm, all that bad stuff. We'll probably do... You could void it, and I can void first, so... And then we could cloud the Vanguard Warrior. Feels bad, but... Nah, we'll go water and force the defense. Pilgrimage. Yeah, so we're just gonna clarity here. Wait, Jade Tetsubo. Gulp. Where are my thousands of let goes? Okay. I guess that's more fate I can put on Tadaka, huh? Interesting. So that puts him at 4, right? This is less? Lower. He's only out of 4, so if I court games to honor, it stops that. He could Tetsubo my student and then Way of the Crab me at the end of the turn. That's interesting. Okay, I guess we're gonna put a katana on Tadaka. I never played my clarity, right? Yeah. That made things pretty interesting. Skirmisher at home. Interesting. I don't know why you did that now. Because I can hawk tattoo it in. I don't really care if he skirmishes me. It could be... He can display power whatever ring. So... I'm definitely clearing Kodaka either way. I feel like there's a reason he played the skirmisher there, but I really don't know what it is. I'm deciding whether to Hawk Tattoo or not, because I don't care whether I win this conflict or not. But I don't think I need to. I can equip a fan and actually try to win. I might do so. It's a fan and a storm, which is big. He has Guardian. You can just use the Guardian. Time for war. Cool. Huh. Interesting. Alright. He can break my Tadaka. It's really not a big deal. I'm surprised he didn't Tetsubo the student, though. Alright, so I'll gain a fate. I have all the fate. That explains the fate on the skirmisher. Thing is, I'm gonna avoid it. Do I want to Hawk Tattoo him in? I think I do, because then I perfectly break Pilgrimage. Force him to play something. Oh my god, so many birds, or so many wugs. I said birds. I guess more than perfectly breaking. And we'll go fire, why not? Fate. I don't want him to get double fate next turn off it. Fate back there. Makes sense. I should have clouded the Vanguard Warrior, huh? Because I was planning on breaking this Iron Mine. We'll honor the student. It gives the most skill. I mean, this lasts longer, but also gaining honor is relevant, probably. I actually play slower when I'm streaming and talking, I've realized. We actually need some Dynasty stuff right now. I'm gonna pitch the library. Darn, the other one flipped on the broken one. It's okay. So we'll get a big Prodigy. realistic. Not sure. We'll see if I ever get to use that this game. I don't know. 3 again. I want to make sure I can actually like do undefended conflicts and be safe. It's the only reason I'm not drawing too many cards. Quesada, now we don't have to remember his ability. Remember to forget his ability. Yeah. You can just break that. That's cool by me. I don't have display power, so I can defend, and I'm not protecting myself to Way of the Crab. I could have put a fate on this, just to protect from honor loss. Plus I can unbow it, but that's not really relevant, so. He really wants this. He can have it. Favorable grounds Quesada home. Smart. I could have played a bonsai, but I don't care about this break. He has to go into meditations or upholding authority. One of these guys. Okay, so we can do a giant water attack at that palace, because at this point I actually want the favor. This Guardian's actually big. We could cloud it. This is the Jade Tetsubo actually is really a problem, especially since I still haven't gotten to let go. We could get rid of it. He has to defend with a lot. I think water is correct. If I can break 2 provinces this turn, it's nutty. What? Oh my god. Ancestral lands in the row. Doing a giant political attack into it. Of course. He's got a fan. Alright. Well. Declared in Kudaka. Oh my god. Okay, so it's at a 12. Oh, I have to win by 12. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, fan's free, right? And we want to court games anyways. That is so funny. I mean, his jank is working pretty well right now, I think. So I need one more, so we do this. I'm breaking the ancestral lands that the palace is on. Another ornate fan. I ought to play real cards. Was it 12, so 19, so I just need one more. Yep, we still do this. played Clarity on Kudaka, right? I'm starting to forget everything. Did I not? I must have. Yeah, okay. So, that's done. These two aren't going. Storm. Here. I'm legitimately surprised. Rebuild. So you can favorable ground him in? I mean, I have 3 more showing right now, so... Or you can favorable ground out? That would make sense. No, he favorable grounds in. Okay, so if I use the Storm, that puts me at 23. He can box, and then I have to use another Storm. That is a lot of investment when I could just attack it again. But he'll have to play more cards too. Like, he'll have to actually use his box. Not that matters. Huh. I don't really want to play both Storms right now, but... I don't know. If it gets me the break right now, it's totally worth it. If it does. It should. Like, what else can he have? You could have a Court Games. Who'd have used it already? This Kudaka is so big. Okay, let's see. That's all I got. Oh my god. Broke exactly. I played like everything. Oy vey. Let's bow the feral Ningyo. Oh my goodness, that was funny. I can't believe I still broke it. I mean, I guess I'm not that surprised, but... We're going first next, so that error ring double fate will be great. Let's kill this defend the wall. Also, Asterin, thank you for the vote of confidence of playing slower while I'm talking. This guy's playing really fast, so I kind of just feel bad, you know? But, Seeker, discard. Void Ring, here. Reprieve. So, we're gonna go in politically for the break. It's probably Rally or the Bow one, but it switches. I'll just have to defend with everything. We'll give it a shot. And we have Censure up, which is so important. Ugh, that's why breaking that palace was so important. If I couldn't censure that Way of the Crab. I think he's trying to do another Way of the Crab, but he can't, because it's once per round. So, that didn't do anything. And his covert's gone, so... Oh, nothing wrong with Tadaka. We could covert. Here's that favorable ground. Yeah, we can just... We're getting so much fate off this air ring, so we can go 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Now he can't Way of the Crab anymore at all. We're not gonna covert though, now that I think about it. Because we gotta go to the air. I mean, if we covert water, we just win, probably. Yeah. Actually... yeah, we'll do it. I'm not feeling the honor pressure right now. We both did 5. He can't rebuild for favorable grounds. There's nothing that brings him into this conflict. So... it's not Ancestral Lands. What did he just play? Oh, Finger Jade, that works. I still don't have a Let Go. In that case, I just might go air. On the first attack, unbowel my guys and just attack again. He conceded. Okay. Yeah, it was over. But... no Let Goes. Nope, still haven't played a 5 Fires. Cloud, you want to practice on Jigoku right now? I can probably play one more game, maybe, if it's pretty quick. Let me... hold on, I'll be right back real quick. That might have been my last game, but maybe not. Actually, I found out that when I the first time I was streamed, which was when I played in San Francisco, like when I rewatched my game, I learned way more than like I had in a long time. So like it was really, really helpful. But if you don't want to play on stream, that's totally cool. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey. Yeah, so it looks like dinner's happening soon, which sounds really good, actually. But, so I'm gonna stop now. That was fun, though. And yeah, I mean, Jigoku's good. Like, if you just want to play, like, if you do, like, a beginner game, even, like, people are super cool, I think, about you know, learning Jigoku. It's pretty simple to learn, which is really nice. They made it really easy. They made it easier almost to play on Jigoku than the actual card game because you don't have to remember so many triggers and stuff, like Seeker and Keeper stuff. And it actually, like, a lot of people, I think, say that, like, when you get used to doing all that stuff on Jigoku, you forget to do it in paper, but actually, like, when back, like, months ago, like, when I played in, like, February, I always forgot to do, like, Keeper Fate, which, like, almost never happens, right, when you're Keeper of Water and we defend the Water Ring and, like, to get the Fate and stuff, but then when I played on Jigoku, it became, like, it goes, like, do you want to get the Keeper Fate? And you go, like, oh yeah, yes, and when you do that over and over again, then you start to remember it, actually. Like, it's not just, like, an automatic, for me, it wasn't just, like, an automatic click, and then, like, oh yeah, whatever. It actually helped me remember to do that kind of stuff in paper, like all that stuff, not just Keeper Fate, but like all that. So Jigoku was like super helpful for me, and like Kasada, you get way better at remembering Kasada, that kind of stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for hanging out. That was fun. I don't know when I'll stream next and stuff, but. I'll be on Discord if anyone wants to chat or whatever. Alright. Take care, everybody.